D, wait for it, light bulb.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my Hollywood business, where I come to you once a month and I share to you a little bit about the business side of Hollywood. And it can be a little bit boring sometimes, but I personally find it fascinating, and I hope you do too. Well, if you do, you're watching this video, so great. So this month, what are we talking about? And we're going to be talking about how reshoots work. So basically what happens is they test the movie, or are they looking for at the cut themselves, and they say, this isn't working. We can't release this, it's not gonna do well, so they decide to redo some of the movie. Or if they come up with an additional ideas to pass the movie, then like they're like, hey, the story's good, but man, it needs more action. Or I have a little bit of a problem with this scene or that one, so we have to reshoot it, yada, yada, yada. So they'll bring the actors back and they'll reshoot, and so it's kind of like shooting additional material for the movie. So then they can go and change what they need to. A good example of this is the Birds of Prey movie that came out earlier this year. And they shot the movie, and then they cut a piece of it together, and they realized that they needed more action sequences because the action sequences they had weren't good enough. And they brought Chad Stahelski on, who directed the action sequences and directed John Wick, the first one. And they had him direct all the action sequences and new action sequences, and those were reshoots for that movie. Another famous example of this was Star Wars Rogue One, when the studio brought on Tony Gilroy to rewrite and then direct the reshoots for that movie, and I believed it turned out really nicely. So that's kind of like how reshoots work. You know, it's not complicated to figure out, but how they work in a nutshell. And sometimes they work out for the better, sometimes they work out for the worse, and sometimes you can't even tell, you know, that they did reshoots. So tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about reshoots? Do you think it leads to a movie's demise, or do you think, like Rogue One, in my opinion, where it made it better and it was super good? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next month on my Hollywood business. You guys have a good month. Bye.